phone. I don't want it to go dead. All right, so it is now 11:34. Update. Coyotes win. Yes, my boy didn't play. So, 2 goalies on the team. Oh, side note. There's always side notes. It gets me so distracted. Okay. Anyway. There's another goalie on that my son goes to school with. Both my sons one used to go to school and I was in virtual, whatever. But they're really close to our family. I don't know if anybody watching this knows anything about hockey, like goalie parents, goalie people, goalie players, like my son. We're all like, like goalies are odd, right? So, explains a lot, right? About the whole context of my content. Anyway, so this kid Sebastian, amazing goalie. My son's an amazing goalie. These two together, it's hard to tell this year. They're not vibing yet because like everything's changed a lot, but last year they were the dream team. They were like so amazing together. But a lot of things have changed, so I don't know. I could feel the energy like is a little different now, but all is well, because as we all know, there's one constant in life. It is change, so it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, so all that to say, these two guys, the dream team, are on the high school team this year together again, and so bittersweet because I don't want to say it's the last time, but I always think of everything as being the last time. That way I'm super grateful for it because it could be the last time. Just like in life, like you gotta appreciate the present moment of what's happening, and then you'll never regret not experiencing the full experience of something. Anyway, so okay, they are on the team together again this year, and as you know, only one goalie per game. So Carter didn't play. My son didn't play tonight, but Lucas and I, my sweet co-host, which he's not with me now. He went home with Dad, but as did Carter. We went and we enjoyed a wonderful night together, and first high school hockey game of this season, 2025-26, was a win, another win in the books. We played Steinbrenner. It was a great game. My Lucas and I had wings together. Oh my God. And okay, this place, it's Advent Health Center Ice in Wesley Chapel, Florida. They have the best wings. So they have a restaurant in the rink. It's called Top Shelf Sports Bar. They also have a location downtown, which I haven't been to yet. They just opened it, I think, last year. But freaking amazing wings. It's their house wings. Oh my God, they're so good. Like legit, I had 3 left, and I'm like, I'm not throwing them away. I'm gonna take them home because they're so good. They're so they're craveable. I mean, they're just really good. Shout out Top Shelf, whatever. Anyway, okay, so tonight has been a good night. My son and I did a live before earlier at the when we were on our way to the game. And that was like, what, 8 o'clock? Now the game's over. Waited on him to come out of the locker room, which he was the very last one. And I can't tell you how many minutes of my life I have spent, I was going to say wasted, not wasted, but spent waiting on my son to come out of the locker room. I'm like, dude, you didn't even play. Why are you the last one out of the locker room? Sweet boy. He's like, because Mama had to wash my face. I'm like, oh my God, you're taking care of yourself. I love you. Those proud moments when you've done a good job as being a mom. It's always always heartwarming. Anyway. All right, anyway. So I decided to come on again because, I don't know, I just had a moment to reflect on the past week. A lot's happened. The change in my status, like I'm no longer living in my car, which is a huge, like, it's kind of like, it's easy to say and easy for people to think, oh gosh, she lives in her car. But if you really think about, like, you can't even comprehend what it's like to live in your car until you've experienced it, because literally day to day, just survival during the day, just to try to maintain some sense of normalcy. And I don't do it with, like, I'm bougie and this and that, but I do it to keep the integrity and my dignity of who I am and not let my situation get me down. Like, yeah, I live in my fucking car, but I'm not gonna let it stop me from waking up on time and getting my day going and going after my dream of what caused me to be in this situation in the first place. Like, I've sacrificed a lot. Like, you don't, just because you fail once does not mean you give up. It doesn't matter how dire the circumstances. That should give you more fuel to push, to go after that freaking dream. And that's what I did. I, like, dug into that. And that's starting to show evidence that I made the right choice. Like, all this wasn't for nothing. Like, things are falling into place. Blessings are happening. I stayed true to who I am and what I'm going after. And the whole reason I even started this was to fill myself so that I could give from a full cup to give to my kids. Like, the root of all this is for my kids and for me. Like, I gotta be, you gotta be a little bit selfish. You gotta learn to discern where, you gotta pick your battles, right? Anyway, it's also, like, profound. Anyway, so, yeah, the changes from just 1 week and 2 days ago, I was living in my car. And I mean, I'm 51. Like, I'm no spring chicken, right? Like, just finding somewhere to go to the bathroom, to shower, to have my morning coffee, to, like, I wasn't able to have hot meals. Like, I was able to buy food and stuff, but, like, I couldn't afford to go out to eat like I used to do all the time. Like, all the things I took for granted, I didn't, because I was grateful at the time, but this is a whole other level of gratitude. It's like, it's almost like I had fake gratitude, which I didn't, but it's a whole other level of gratitude that most people don't understand until they've experienced what I'm saying. And maybe if you understand the energy I'm talking about, then you kind of get it. Anyway, oh, thanks for the hearts. Hi guys. Oh, let's see who's on. Third. Is it third? T-Bird. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm like so tired. And T-Bird, hi. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're on. All right, Luda. What's up, Luda? Is that like ludicrous? I mean, because I'm from the ATL area. That's where I grew up. Anyway, let's go. Shout out to Luda. I don't know. Maybe I'm overusing the shout out. I don't know. Like I said, I'm 51. Whatever. Maybe it's cringe. Maybe it's not. Whatevs. Anyway. Thank you. T-Bird says I'm beautiful. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. Read your comments. I'm reading them. Who else is on? Oh, let's see. What's it say? Let me go back, T-Bird. Non-affiliation. Oh, he must have gotten off, or she, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why I automatically attach a gender. Sorry. I know. It's my generation. I don't know. I'm getting used to the whole gender. So no offense to anyone, please. It's just my ignorance or whatever. Everyone's welcome here. I love all people. I love love. That's the whole point in me being on here live and sharing my story. And the whole point of all these episodes is to offer encouragement, offer support, let people know that there are people out there that love you, even though I don't even know who you are. Like, seriously, if you're tuning in right now, you matched my frequency of love, of hope, of joy, of everything. So we're having an energetic exchange, and totally grateful, and I'm sending all my love. And anyway, it's kind of what I'm about. Anyway, all right. What's going on, everyone? Oh, yay! Thanks for liking and subscribing, Luda. Are you from Atlanta or from Georgia? Or tell me about your name, your channel name. Let's see. I cannot pronounce that name. DJ. I'm so bad at it. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Asked where I'm from. I'm from Georgia originally. Excuse me. I moved away from Georgia in 2004. I started traveling for my old career in the OR. I'm medically trained. I worked in the OR. I assisted surgeons in surgery. That career no longer aligns with me. During that time, I went to school for integrative nutrition. So I'm a holistic health coach. I am currently getting my yoga teacher certification. So during all this time, I have progressed. It started with, sorry, when my kids were little. One day it just hit me, some divine thing in me, like it was God. Looking back at the time, I didn't know. I'm like, I cannot get off the couch. I'm living off coffee, trying to get energy from that, but I have no energy to play with my kids. And they're like, something in me knew, like, I've got to make some changes. That led me on changing my diet. I noticed when I changed my diet that I had more energy, and so it's that's where it started. And long story short, I have been on this self-love, self-worth, self-development, self-improvement journey since 2016. I've healed a lot. I've done a lot. I've experienced huge highs. I've experienced the depths of lows, and I have triumphed and made it through and never let my faith waver, and continued to love people genuinely and to be true to who I am and to be authentic. And here I am. My whole purpose on here is to spread love and support and help anyone I possibly can. If I can change one person's life or help one person, then it's all worth it. So thanks for the hearts, guys. All right, let me read some comments. T-Bird, you look like my ex. Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. It's funny. Lol. All right. Let's see. He says, or she. See again. I'm assuming T-Bird is a he. I don't know. They say So stop talking and listen more. You're right. Oh my gosh, you are so right. It's so funny. So tonight during or after my son's game, there's a great restaurant here. I was talking about the wings, right? And I went in after my son came out of the locker room and loved them and told them goodbye as they went off with their dad. Because I don't have a place for them yet, but we'll get there. I'm getting there. I went back up to the restaurant to close out my tab, and I noticed, so like we've been in the hockey world for all my kids' life, and ever since I've been in Florida, and ever since I don't know, since my boys were 5, and they was so since 2011, been in the hockey world, and here in Florida, we moved here in 2018, and there was a gentleman I know. I was sitting there and I was waiting on my tab to get it all straightened out and everything, and he was talking to the bartenders and the wait staff, and I was just observing him. So I stopped talking, like you said, and I was listening. I'm like, wow, I saw him in a whole different way. He didn't change. I changed. It's so funny that I realized that who I was back then. Like, I just went through so much of life just like survival mode. Like, I tried to be aware, and I tried to be grateful, and I tried to be all that stuff, but there was an underlying survival that I can't, like, I just wasn't satisfied. I wasn't where I needed to be. My energy was off. My nervous system was dysregulated. And I kept just putting a smile on and living like nothing's wrong. Like, although it did, like, I succumbed to it. Like, people, it did get bad. And I thought at that time that people were like, oh, she's stupid, she's horrible. And like, I cared about what they thought, when I was telling myself, I don't care about what you think, but really subconsciously I still did. And now looking back, I'm like, wow, like, I don't know. It's like I've learned so much through these challenges. Like, I would never, ever, as horrible as this sounds or as stupid as this sounds, and if you know, you know, like, all the hard times I've been through, I would not trade it for the world, because it took those hard times to get my attention, to not be so surface level, to really understand gratitude and being present on a whole other level. So interesting. So interesting. So profound. All right, T-Bird says, you're special. Oh, thank you. You know what? You would not recognize that in me if you weren't special as well. So back at ya. All right. You deserve way more than you have. You should come to Arkansas. Oh my God, it's so funny. Okay, fun fact, whatever. My very first ever time on an airplane, I went to Arkansas, Bentonville, Arkansas, because I worked at Mohawk Industries. Like, most people, well, not most, I assume most people, a lot of people have heard of Mohawk. It's like a huge brand of like carpet and flooring and all that. So at the time, I worked at Mohawk Industries, and I started out as switchboard operator and worked my way up to customer service, and then there was a position open for executive assistant to the vice president of sales, and I applied for it and got the position. And I think at the time, I mean, this was the 90s, so I'm pretty sure I got it based on my looks, which that's how it was in the 90s, whatever. I appreciate it, it served me, but And it taught me a lesson. Like, I don't know, for a long time I used to get angry at people seeing me just for my appearance, and that's all they valued about me, and I think that was part of it. But like, I don't care now. Like, I know my value, and being attractive or whatever is a bonus. So grateful for both, right? Why not? Anyway, I don't know. I always get on all these tangents, but my life has been like, there's been so much packed into my life, and I don't know, like, that's the whole reason I'm on here, to like share my story. And I don't even know if it makes sense the way that I skip from one thing to another, but that's how big it's been. Like, it's been so crazy, like one thing to another to another to another. And I'm a deep feeler. Like, I feel everything, and I love people, and I just want the best, and I want to shine my light and be bright and make everybody happy. And I realized that I was doing that without serving me. And it took a long time and a lot of work to feel worthy, instead of just like giving to everyone else and not feeling selfish, to feel worthy to serve myself. Like, that is self-worth. Ugh. It's fucking crazy. Anyway. Ugh. Benjamin Williams, hello. What's the biggest bug you've ever stepped on? Lol. I think, okay, so that's so funny you asked that. I think in a previous live I did, I don't know, it seems like in the earlier series, part of the series, maybe, I would say between episode 110, somebody else asked that random question, but, okay, a spider. It's a spider. The answer is a spider. And I was like young, like maybe 10, 11. I don't know, I was preteen. I was still a baby, whatever. And I was at my dad's house, and we used to go every other weekend. And we had chores there, and I was having to sweep the floor in the kitchen. And I was like, it's so cool. Because my mom, bless her heart, she tried her best, but she was trying so hard to keep up with her life. It was on her list of things to do to make us disciplined and have chores, but she was just, bless her heart, she had a hard time. It was tough. But anyway, at my dad's, I was like, okay, this sucks because I have to have discipline. So I was sweeping the floor, and they lived in the country and like out in the woods, like up on a mountain in the Georgia woods. And so of course there were a lot of bugs around. And I was sweeping, and there was this huge wolf spider. And I don't know if anyone's familiar with what a wolf spider looks like, but they're like brown, and they have this black thing on their abdomen, and they're like really big, and well, whatever. Like, they're like half dollar. Like, they're pretty big. They're prominent. Like, you know it's a fucking spider, and it's creepy and scary. So I'm sweeping, and I see the wolf spider, and I'm like, and I step on it. Little babies went everywhere, like scattered. It was like a nightmare, like some science fiction movie, like. And I was like, whoa! So I do like the high step and like, whoa, shivers, like, whoa. It was the worst thing ever. But anyway. And then I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. That spider was a mommy spider, and I just killed it, and all the babies don't have a mommy now. I don't know. Anyway. So silly. Anyway, that's my story. That's probably not the biggest one I stepped. Well, I guess so, because I don't like to kill animals. I just usually remove myself if they don't remove themselves from my area. Anyway, pretty funny. Oh, so okay, Luda says, I know wolf spider having babies on it. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever like seen them? Oh, it's just like, I would have never known that unless I stepped on it, because you don't, like, well, I didn't. I would have never gotten down and looked at a spider that close, but it was the creepiest thing, I tell you. Yeah, it was like, okay, so Benjamin was like, yeah, like the spider exploded. Yeah, it's what it felt like in my little small child mind. I was like, it was very, I don't know, it wasn't traumatic because I saw the beauty in it and the survival, and like I had to do what I had to do, and then I was like, I felt bad, whatever. Anyway, it's too funny. I saw one, but it ran everywhere. Oh my gosh. I know, it's creepy. It's creepy. If you've never experienced that, first of all, I hope you don't have to. And second of all, now you know. So maybe you'll be more inquisitive and anyway, whatever. If you know, you know, I guess. Oh my gosh, Luda says, what happens if a wolf spider's on your phone? What are you gonna do? Well, let me think. I would pause and I'd be like, look, motherfucker, you need to, I respect you and love you, but you need to go on your way. I don't know. That's what I would say right now. But in reality, I'd probably be like, wah, and I'd like jerk so much it would just fling off and we'd both be traumatized. So who fucking knows? It's pretty funny. Oh, T-Bird. Oh, that's sweet. He said, you need to be married to me. Oh, that was very kind. That's a compliment, I assume, so thank you. All right, have you ever stepped on a snail in the rain? I have not. However, when I was younger, I always heard that if you put salt on a snail, it like kills it and disintegrates it. And I've always been curious to find out, but I was like, I could never do that. Why would anybody do that? But like, it's one of those things where I want to know if it's true, but I don't want to see it actually happen. I don't know. But I always remember like when I was little and I'd see a snail, like the snail trail. I thought it was always really pretty because it was iridescent. Anyway. Oh my gosh. You're so funny. All right. Gosh, it's already at like 27 minutes. I came on to give like an update, like a wrap up of the night. So my boy won, his team won. He didn't play. It was a great night, a great day. Life is beautiful. Life is amazing. I am completely astounded at the shift that has happened and how life's turned around, and so deeply grateful that I get to, once I get off this live, I get to drive somewhere to a bed, to a place where I can have some sense of security. It's not my own home yet. I'll get there. But so many wonderful things have happened. Blessings upon blessings just in 1 week. Like I can't even comprehend, or like it's just amazing to me that so many wonderful things have happened in the last week. And it's obvious by my last couple of lives. Like I said, if you go back to the very first episode, like you can totally tell a difference in my energy because I was in such a deep, dark place at that point. And I decided then I'm going to turn my mess into a message, and I'm going to do what I can to help anybody I can. So anybody out there going through anything, if there's just one person that comes across this and is going through the dark night of the soul, the depths of pain, the depths of despair, and wants to give up, don't fucking do it. There's a small little light inside you. Put your focus on that light, because that's what I had to do. And it has proven over and over just in this week. And I know it's going to get to be more and more and more, that when you focus on moving forward and trusting and knowing that things are going to get better, you create your own reality and giving gratitude and sending love and changing the world. Even though I'm fucking insignificant. Like, who am I? I'm just this chick in the fucking parking lot of a hockey rink, just wanting to spread love and support people. Like, it's just insane. So you've got this. You've got this. Don't give up. Keep following your dreams. Know that everything happens for a reason. I know that's cliche, but you're exactly where you need to be. Life is happening for you, not to you. The bad things, they're only temporary. They come and go. Emotions are literally energy in motion. It always passes. There's always going to be a good day. There's always going to be happiness that follows. And if you learn how to embrace that happiness without clenching on it too hard, because if you clench too hard, you'll kill it. Appreciate it, be present, be in the moment. Know that bad times are going to come up, but you've survived them all till now. Up until now, you'll always survive them, you know? It's a beautiful thing. Oh, it just gets me every time. I know it's stupid and corny, but it's pretty fucking amazing. T-Bird says you're amazing. You are too. You are too. Says T-Birds. Yeah, I'm in my car, yeah. It's kind of funny. I'm doing like a retro from like a week ago. Because it was always, my episodes were always in my car because I lived in my car. Go back and look at them. Subscribe and all that, whatever, all that. Just support the channel because I'm here to spread love and spread positivity and support and let people know you're not alone. And no matter what, there's so many people that don't have anyone. I'm one of them. Like, I thought I had no one. There's nobody close to me, and I just felt so alone and abandoned and just, oh my God, such victim mode. And I felt it. I processed it. I got through it, and now blessings are coming. And I have a whole different awareness around the people around me. Anyway, all right. I'm going to read a couple more, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Miguel de los Santos. That's a very beautiful name. Right back at you. Hello from República Dominica. Very nice to meet you. Welcome. That's so cool. Okay, so Tampa. I'm in the Tampa area, and it reminds me. So Ybor City. Are you familiar with Ybor City? There's a lot of Cuban, like it's like cigars, and anyway, there's a lot of names of buildings and stuff like Republica, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm sorry. Forgive my ignorance, but that's what it reminded me of. But welcome. What day are you going to stream? You know, I just go on random. Especially with like so many changes in the last week. Like it's been a huge adjustment. I'm seriously, every day I'm like, what the fuck is happening with my life? Like, I went from complete survival mode to having basic needs met, of having a place to live, even though it's only 30 days. Like, seriously, I only have like 20 days left of knowing that I have a home, and there's a possibility I'm gonna have to come back and live in my car in 20 days, you know? But I don't focus on that. I focus on right now. So, anyway. So, all that to say, I never know. I don't have a set schedule. I just go by my intuition and go on when I have time and when I have the capacity. And, like, I do honor myself, and I listen to my body, and I rest when I need to rest, but I also fucking push. Like, I was busy all day. I do Uber Eats. I am deep cleaning my friend's house. I'm doing self-care. I'm doing shadow work. I'm doing, like, spending time with my kids, and I have YouTube, and then I have, like, I'm still in yoga teacher training, so I have school. Like, I have a long list of things to do every day, and it's a matter of prioritizing. So I don't have a set schedule. I go on when I can, which that's why it's like 12:08 on what, Saturday morning now, and I'm on. But it is important to me, and I do love going on and interacting with you guys, and I love this community. Please go be a part of the community, just to spread love, to spread encouragement, all that. Anyway, right. T-Bird, you are funny. You need to be a mom. I am a mom. That's why I'm at the ring. My babies, my babies. Go look at my other one. Last 2 lives I had was with my youngest son. He was co-hosting with me. Oh, and follow his, or how do we say follow? Subscribe to his YouTube channel if you like, okay, college draft picks, football. If you like anything to do with that, follow him. He's like freaking natural at commentating. He's so good. Like, I know it's like I'm bragging because he's my son, but like seriously, he's pretty good. It's ALLLL Sports, ALLSPRTS. Link in bio. I'm so in the description. I'm so like used to IG, and that was like even 2 years ago. Anyway, sorry. Follow my IG too. Whatever. All right. What's his name? His name's Lucas. He's my Lucas. He's 16, and my older boy who didn't play, but his game was tonight. He'll be playing tomorrow. His name's Carter, and they're both amazing. Love, love, love them so much. Anyway. Luna, oh, I'm so glad. Yay. Subscribe. Go to the community. I don't even know, I didn't even know, there was such a thing to join a community, but now, since I've been doing these, I've noticed, there's a community tab on my YouTube studio, and there's people on there, so I don't know how it all works. I'm just going with it. But anyway, if there's a way to join, jump in there. Maybe it's just the notification. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna wrap it up. Oh, one quick question. Okay. It scares me a little, not really, because I'm ready, but quick question. There are 3 people watching now. Of these 3 people that are viewing right now, I have a question, and please answer in the answer in the comments. Okay, I read tarot cards. Is that something you would be interested in me integrating into these lives? Say I had my tarot cards with me, and I ground myself and connect to spirit and start reading tarot cards and ask someone for the collective a reading of what you should know. Would that be something interesting, or is it weird and creepy? I don't know. Anyway, putting it out there. Luna, your favorite sports, soccer? Yeah, soccer is good. I don't know much about it, but anyway. All right, I'll just leave it. I'll leave it at that. Let me know in the comments after I post this if that's something that you guys might be interested in, because I'm going to either put it on this channel, or I did create another channel. I haven't posted anything yet, but it's called 22 Moon Tarot. And I'm going to start doing tarot readings on one of them. I don't know. I'm just not sure if I should do it on here or not, but T-Bird says, don't stop doing what you're doing. I'm not. I guess I'm just kind of scared. I don't want people to... it's probably an old wound of, my family says, oh, I don't know. They're deep Southern Baptist, and I get it. They just love me and care about me, but they're like, all these bad things are happening because of those stupid tarot cards. Which, believe me, I would never do anything that would be harmful, and it's not of the highest good for all, and of love and of light. So that's all I can say. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm so grateful everybody's been on here. Thank you, T-Bird. Thank you, everybody. Miguel de los Santos. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Luda. Thank you, guys, for interacting. I've so enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. I don't know when it'll be. Who knows? But hopefully I'll see you. Okay? All right. If no one's told you today, I love you. I do. I love you. And don't forget to keep your vibes way, way, way high. Keep them high. And just love people. Be good. Do good. Put good out in the world, and it always comes back. Not that that's why you do it, but just keep spreading love and light and joy, and together we can all change the world. And love you. I'm there for you. Never give up. Believe in yourself. Trust the process. Have faith. All right. Bye, guys. Good night. Thank you.